Hello, everybody! Welcome to the stream. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if the audio is good and everything is working as it should. Thank you for being here, everybody. Welcome on in. Hello, Edgefit, and First Clone, and John, and Amity, and Nico, and Lemon, and Odds. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on. Good to see you all. Yay! Audio sounds fine. Yay! Okay, good. I'm glad. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, hi, Millie. Did you want to come up here? I was just gonna turn on cat cam because you were back there, but since I started talking, you wanted to be up on my desk. Because of course you do. There we go. Hey, alright, well, cat cam works. We now have an actual cat cam. Hi, Mill. But I guess desk cam is where it's at, because Millie's on my desk. So many cameras. So many cameras. All the cameras. Oh, it needs some help. Millie is blinding. Millie is blinding. Welcome on in, everybody. It's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Camera control, exposure. There we go. There we go. There's the Millie. Pet the sweet baby. Pet the sweet baby. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I hope y'all are having a good Saturday. I apologize for my late start today. I fully forgot that I stream at 3:30 on Saturdays. It just completely spaced. Oh, baby girl. Oh, baby. Hi, Haku. Welcome on in. It is great to see you. Thank you so much for gifting us up to First Clone. First Clone, welcome back to Having Wings. And Lemon, thank you so much for the 67 months. Welcome back to Having Wings as well. Shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Also, thank you. I'm glad you like this top. I got it on sale at Hot Topic, and I really like it. Hey. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here, and that's all I can say. All right. Good to know, Haku. I am glad that you are here. I am glad. But yeah, ooh. I completely forgot that I started at 3:30 on Saturdays. My brain has just not been all that here this week, to be perfectly honest. And today is the culmination of that, I guess. I've never forgotten that I stream at 3:30 on Saturdays. Today was the first day that I've ever done that, so I apologize. I like woke up at 1. I woke up at 1 today. I've been waking up at like 1 every day this week. And yeah, was like, oh, I've got a few hours until stream at 4:30, and I was just doing that until I checked Discord when you guys were asking if I was gonna stream today, and I was like, oh, fuck. I completely spaced. It happens, I guess. But at least we have Millie here. At least we have Millie here. And that's all that matters. But it's good to have you all. How's your guys' Saturday been? Have you guys had big EP energy like I have? I've been having incredibly big EP energy. I'm having fun. Yay! I am glad you're having fun. That's great to hear. That is great to hear. Yeah, I'm just toast, I guess. But having an empty skull doesn't mean that I can't draw and hang out with you guys, so we're gonna have some fun, no brain, only drawing time with y'all today. Ooh, I'm winning lots of loot with treasure maps in Final Fantasy XIV. That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. Today we're going to be working on this lovely Lilia pinup that we started a few weeks ago. And I worked on a little bit myself. Just because it's beautiful and I want to get it done, and I don't know when the trend is over or if the trend is done, because trends end so quickly, but I'm going to finish it, goddammit. Isn't that right, Millie? Yeah, that's my plan of what we're doing today. I have nothing else in my brain, so whatever else we do is really up to you guys. Oh my god. Whew. I just feel so giggly. Aw. I hope you have a great time. What did you drink some alcohol? Are you giggly because of the alcohol? Oh, Millie. You never really want this many pets. I am drinking. Well, there we go. Your little knives. Your little mouth knives. I am drinking wine. I can see why your why your Eldritch Speech is a little more intense than usual. Oh, you want my thumb. Okay. That's okay. It's not even 3 yet here. Well, that's true. You know, it's not even 3 yet on the West Coast. So there's that. There is that. I'm sorry. You're fine. You're fine. I'm glad you're having a good time. Right one indeed. Oh. But heck yeah. I hope you guys have a very good hunt also later today. I hope you have a very good hunt later today. And, why did you say that you are roided up right now, First Clone? What are you guys all up to today? My goodness. Billy Mel. Ooh, doctor gave you steroids. Lazy. Are you feeling big and strong? I am being very bad at typing. I'll take a vaccine at moderating. Sounds good, Haku. As long as you're having a good time, that's all that matters. Since it's a sleepy day and I didn't explicitly check, we still playing some Track to Treasure after this, Bree. I guess? To be honest, I also completely forgot about that. I guess we'll see how I am after this. Ugh. I don't feel like I'm part of reality today. It's one of those, like, sleepy days where you just, like, don't feel like you're part of reality. Does that make sense to anyone? It's been kind of like this way this whole week. And I'm usually a sleepy bitch. I'm usually okay with, like, distinguishing between my dream state and reality. But it has been complicated to do that this week. Nope, that's the wrong pen. Wrong pen. Ugh. It's hard to describe. I don't know. I have very vivid dreams. And I've basically, I don't know. I have very vivid dreams, and I keep having, like, recollections and, like, reminders in my head of, like, oh, there's this thing that I have to do, and then I have to wait for a second and be like, wait, is that... Did I dream that I had to do this thing? Or is this a real thing that I'm doing? And that's been kind of... like, recollecting a thing that happened and be like, oh, right, I have to do this thing. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Is it real? Or was that dream? Or was that a dream of me thing? And, I've been having a really hard time, discerning that and getting kind of, like, caught up in it. Because my dreams this week have basically just been, like, just my real life, kinda. But just doing it at, like, a different pace that I am right now. In reality. And there's also been, I've also, in that, been getting, like, because I don't really get nightmares anymore, but I do get, like, stress dreams, if that makes any sense. So I'm, like, not, like, afraid of anything, but I'm just, like, in my sleep, in my dream, I am stressed the whole time. Or, like, a stressful situation is happening, and then I wake up, and I just do not, and I just feel, like, so drained. Because I, like, went through the day's stress already in my dream. But now I'm awake and in reality and have to do it all over again. I don't know. TLDR. Weird week. Weird brain week. For not the usual reasons. I don't know. Does anyone else get stuff like that? Does anyone else have, like, really, really vivid dreams? I'm feeling less completely exhausted and sore everywhere. Oh, that's good. That is good. Feeling less completely exhausted and sore everywhere is incredible. So if that's what the steroids are doing to help you, I am so, so happy for you. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes Rabbit. He choked. He's so mad, but he won't give up that easy. Had that before, but it's not a regular occurrence. It usually happens when I get poor rest or I'm overtired. Yeah. I don't know. This week was a very bad week for it, specifically, but I've been having it happen more and more frequently. Where there will be a lot of times where my dreams are just so vivid that I believe them to be reality, and then it takes a lot for me to wake up again to actual reality. And then even throughout the whole day, I'm still, like, recalling the dream and remembering what my life was like in the dream as, like, oh, I had to remember to do this thing, or oh, I had to, oh, I was talking to this person, I should probably, wait, that wasn't real, kind of scenario. I don't know. It's becoming more and more, like, it used to happen a little bit when I was younger, but, like, in the last few months, it's been happening quite a lot. And it also, like, entices me to sleep more. Just because then, like, my brain is like, oh, I need to finish this thing in this other life. Or I need to finish talking to this I need to finish talking to this person. So then, like, I don't fully, like, I will, like, kind of wake up, but then, like, not fully wake up and go, like, right back to sleep. And just continue the dream. I don't know. It's hard to describe because just like like you, Rahara, Daniel doesn't ever remember his dreams either, or doesn't know that doesn't know what he has dreamed or when he is dreaming. So like, it's hard to like describe because everyone experiences dreaming so differently. I don't know how to describe my experiences in a way that, like, isn't weird? I don't know. But me saying this now is hoping that someone else gets it. Gets what's happening. Gets it. And it's like, oh yeah, that happens to me. And if that's not the case, woof. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm the weird one. Oh, I forgot my Discord was here. Yeah, after my discovery of PCOS, I never will ever think that something is just a me thing anymore, because why would it be just a me thing? Anyways, Lilia's turning out really good. I also did this hand, and I'm quite proud of that hand. I didn't draw it on stream, obviously. What you're describing is a thing I've heard other people talk about, but not something I experience with regularity. Well, I'm glad that you've heard about it. At least it exists out there in the world. I just get frequent deja vus of things that feel like I have dreamt of before, but I'm pretty certain that's just a weird misfire of my neurons, as my brain is trying to save that moment to my memory. Either that or I'm an oracle. See, that all, like, I've thought of that too. Like, there are some times when I get deja vu where I'm like, oh, did I dream this? Or did I, like, was this a thing that happened in my dreams? But there are some times when I get deja vu where I remember getting deja vu of that thing in a certain order. Like, I will get deja vu and I will remember other times I got deja vu and in what, like, order I did. Like, oh, I got deja vu of this thing, and now I'm getting deja vu of this thing. And therefore, I, like, had experienced this thing prior to these two other things, and now I'm like up at this point, and I like will remember the like synergies of my deja vu of like, and also like how many times I've experienced said thing. Like there was a time when I got deja vu of a thing like 3 times, and I remember the first conversation I had when that deja vu happened, the second conversation I had when that deja vu happened, and the third conversation I had when that deja vu happened. And like the deja vu happened, like the thing that I remembered as deja vu happened, and then I remembered the 2 other times that I had that deja vu, where I had 2 different conversations after that deja vu. That third time that I had that deja vu, that now I remember the 2 other times I had that deja vu. So it does really feel like I'm living in multiple realities sometimes, and it's very confusing. There's definitely times in my deja vus where like, oh, I definitely feel like I dreamed this thing. And then there's sometimes like that where it feels like I experienced a thing 3 times and I remember 3 separate occasions getting this deja vu with a different conversation happening afterwards. But it was all like, it wasn't like different conversation, like about completely different things. It was different. It was the same conversation. It was the exact same deja vu 3 different times. And then the conversation preceding that deja vu was me explaining that I had that deja vu. And I mean, and me explaining that I had that deja vu and that I had thought it, like, it was me talking to my dad in the kitchen at some point. And the first time I had that deja vu, I was like, oh, I had this deja vu. And he's like, oh, that's fun, interesting, blah, blah, blah. And then the second time I had that deja vu, I was like, oh my gosh, I had this deja vu again. We had this conversation 2 times before. And then the third time I had that deja vu was the last time I had that deja vu, in which I had been like, oh my gosh, this is so weird. This is the 3rd time I remember, this thing has happened exactly, and I remember these last 2 conversations that we had about it. Because there was always conversations about the deja vu. I don't know. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. And a lot of times whenever I hear people talk about deja vu, also, again, no one ever really I've never heard anyone experience it exactly the same way I feel like I've experienced it. But again, it's all in our heads, and it's all things that we are experiencing in our brains. And so we can never really, like, describe it perfectly to other people. I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could just, like, show people exactly what's in my brain and be like, look at this. Do you get this? Is this the same as you? Is this what you get? Do you feel like you're phasing through reality sometimes? Because I do. And I need to not feel alone in this. Do you ever feel like you're in parallel reality? Ever feel like you shift between parallel realities sometimes? No? Okay. Sit upon your vent, breathe the vapors, and divine for us your Apollyon prophecies. That's sort of how your that's sort of how your memory works, in that your brain conjures up similar stimuli to try and be helpful. Yeah, like, there are moments where I will get sometimes, like, deja vu, where, like, oh, this probably didn't happen, but it's, like, a dream that I had, and it will, like, conjure up a stimuli. And then there's the ones where, and then there's the deja vus that I get. And then there's the deja vus that I get, where I remember it happening multiple times in a row, and me talking about it happening multiple times in a row, and me being like, this is the third time I've had this deja vu, and we've talked about it. And that's just bizarre. I mean, who the fuck knows? With all the recent breakthroughs in quantum computing, we might just be getting closer to multiversal breaching. Maybe. Maybe. So, like, if you have more lucid dreams, it's not unlikely that more of that is committed to memory. IDK, we're working on a few bachelor's degree psych classes here. But I also don't know if my dreams, I don't even know if I feel like my dreams are lucid dreams. Because there's sometimes where there are some times where I'm like, oh, I'm dreaming. I can control what's happening in the dreaming. And then there are some times where I don't realize I'm dreaming. And I just believe it's reality. And then I wake up into this reality. And I'm like, oh. Okay. Alright then. So that was a dream. And it wasn't reality. But my brain thinks of it as a reality. And so then I'm in the waking world. And then my brain will conjure the memories of what happened in the dream as, like, things to, like, remind my conscious brain of, like, hey, don't forget this thing. Or, hey, remember this conversation you had? And then I have to be like, no, was a dream. I don't need to remember that. And that's what I've been dealing with. That's what I've been dealing with this week. Our brain just thinks it's in a different reality. Or our subconscious brain thinks it's in a different reality than my conscious brain is in. And it keeps trying to remind my conscious brain. And then, sometimes, like, just, like, this whole week, and, like, this whole week, I've been having, like, basically going to sleep and going into the exact same reality in my dreams. Like, it'll all be places... all the places and the people and stuff will be the same, I think. And it's just like I'm just continuing my dream day versus my, like, waking day. And that's what this week has been like, and it's been real jarring. Like, there are places in my dreams that have been, like, the same. And I will, like, in my dreams, give directions to people into a place that is not but it also still works on dream logic, kind of. Like, the place where I've been in my reality is basically been, like, this mix of the UK, Italy, and France. Granted, I've never been, I have been to all of those places, which is good. But it's like a mix of it. So it's like still dream logic, but like I know exactly where everything is in the dream. Which is like normal, I guess. But like I can like give directions through the places, and when I will like look out into the horizon will look the same and will like make like geographical sense based on the setting I'm in. I don't know. Again, also hard to explain. And then there's also like a mixture mall, airport, train station that is always the same. And I'm always trying to get And I'm always trying to get big donuts. Like, always. I'm always, like, I always wait in line and order a big donut. But it's not like in Deja Vu, where it's like, it's the exact same interaction every time. It's always different interactions. They're very similar interactions because it's like the same place, but it's always different interactions. But I'm always getting a big donut. Granted, I like big donuts. All roads lead to donut. And then, like... I'm pretty sure the combination airport train station mall is in the UK in this reality that I am in. But it's I don't know. Yeah. There's always the donut shop in the mall. And there's always a train station at the bottom and an airport on top. Always. I don't know. TLDR, my brain has been struggling with reality this week. And I'm glad I'm not alone in weird reality stuff. And I know it might be genetic, Dad, because I know you've talked about your weird reality stuff, too. So I at least know that you understand. Man, that hand is really good. Get lost in the sauce of reality and you draw a good hand. I've been listening for a bit. When I was younger, I'd have random deja vu dreams about the weirdest, most mundane times. Like looking at a clock in the manhole and realizing I'd seen that before. Yep, I've done that. Like, most of my deja vu is just mundane. Like, either me having a conversation with someone, me, remembering having a very specific snapshot of a thing, like, looking at a clock, you know, those very specific moments. One time I was definitely talking to someone about having deja vu as deja vu, too. Oh, yes, okay. I'm glad that I'm not alone in that. It's just, I just find it, like, weird that I've had, like, normally I will have, like, a deja vu and it's, like, one and done, and I'm like, okay, well, that could have been weird neuron firings or whatever. And then but if I have the exact same deja vu with slightly different with like a slightly different conversation talking about the previous times I've had that deja vu, like multiple times, it just feels so disarming. The best / worst one was being in a car wreck, and all I could think of was, oh no, not again, because that was deja vu. Ugh. It's really those specific moments where, like, I know a thing is gonna happen, but I can't stop it. Deja vu sort of scenarios where it's like, I literally, like, I feel like I have 100% lived through this, and I know what's gonna happen, but I am powerless to stop it. Those are very, like, Oracle moments feeling. Those are very Oracle moment feelings. Also, hi, Alistair. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Here's a pizza. Aw, thank you so much for the pizza. How's your day going? We're talking about how our brains are weird and if we shift through reality or not. Hey, hi, Ursa. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How's your day going? It's great to see you. Meowdy. I've taken a whole quiz based on deja vu. I remember taking the test before and what the answers were. I just marked what I remembered and got 100%. That's crazy. Cheddar maple bacon buttercream biscuit the third! Yes! I would love to draw Sasha's cute little boy. Cute little guy. I don't know. Should there... What do you guys think should be in this box that Lilia has over here? Because I don't know. Oh, Haku, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Ursa. Ursa, welcome back to Having Wings. Welcome back to Having Wings, everybody. I don't know what should be in this little box over here. I wasn't sure what to put in. All this stuff. Now that ads are over, hi Brie. Hi Ursa! I am very, very excited for your cheddar maple bacon buttercream biscuit, the third quick doodle. I cannot wait to draw Saja and his little boy. Now ads are over. Yay! Welcome on in, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry about the ads. You guys came in right at the ads time. How has your guys' day been? It's great to see you. Not your fault. Lies on floor. It's nice here. I am glad. I am glad it's nice here. We've been talking a lot about deja vu and, getting lost in the reality sauce of your dreams. I think I'll stay a while. Aw, floor time! Floor time! Floor time! Floor time! Best way I can describe it is if my brain received a snapshot of its own future state and filed it away, only to pull it out at the moment that it happens to go, see, you knew this would happen. Yeah! That's what a lot of deja vu feels like. Where it's like, you get, like, just a weird, oracular vision. And you're like, okay, but I'm powerless to stop it. Work was a bear. I'm very happy for floor time, but looking forward to D&D tonight. I'm sorry if work was hard, but I'm also very excited for your D&D tonight. What are you playing tonight? What story are you doing tonight? Also fighting with my brain over an OC idea that showed up completely unwanted. Oh no! You're just being inundated by cool character designs. Mooders, I'm now researching a cosplay that I do not have time or money for. But brain went, need to cosplay that. When inspiration strikes, you are just a... You are a slave to its whims. Running a homebrew campaign. Party is about to go fight a bunch of beastmen that have attacked a wizard's caravan. Oh, sick! I hope it is super fun. I'm gonna have to settle for researching and designing for now. Yeah. They became a fallen angel after they won a game of dice against the god of divination. Wait. Oh no. I missed a lot. Where the lips layer is very funny to me for some reason. The lips layer? Oh, this? The layer where the lips are? That's just her lip color. That's just her lip color. I was like, lip layer? Ah, I see. Yeah, it's a sapphire and crimson winged angel with pale skin, fights with their own feathers as knives, has an iron horn crown, and a tungsten halo with weeping eyes. Jesus Christ! That's every metal band's dream. They became a fallen angel after they won a game of dice against the god of divination, who, as a reward, showed them all their destinies. All of them, at once. They went a little cray. I think anyone would. I think going a little cray makes sense in that scenario. So I'm gonna have to settle for researching and designing for now. And I might have to have Bree draw it. Oh no! Oh no! How terrible! Me draw cute clothes that you want me to cute clothes for a cosplay? How could I do that? I would never do such a thing. I have not done that in the past. No. Alright, time to start encroaching with the yellow. colors. The yellow for now. I love a good color mapping. Ooh. Sometimes when I'm not sure what the shapes are gonna be, I just like putting in color blocks just to kind of like more imagine the full picture. And then I can make the lines, make the shapes more rigid. Make more sense at least. I honestly really love her contrasting color scheme. So fun. Lily is just so fun to draw. I can see why you guys are so smitten with her design. She's just an absolute joy to draw. Gatwick Airport especially seems like a mall with an airport stuck on top or beside. Very much a shopping and leisure destination when I was a local and younger. Huh. Can you go into Gatwick, Justy, can you go into Gatwick Airport, like, without going through security? Is that, like, pre-security sort of scenario, like a pre-security sort of scenario? Because, I don't know, most, at least in my experience, most, airports in the US, everything is post-security. And in order to get through security, you needed, like, a ticket and stuff. You can't just, like, go and hang out in the airport. A lot of airports now you can get a pass to go through security without a ticket. Really? I did not know that was a thing. I always thought you needed a ticket to go through security. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. A lot of airport stuff was different. A lot of airport stuff was different before 9/11. Like all of those like rom-coms, you could like run up right to the gate. Like go through the airport right up to the gate. of the person that was leaving. Now that is absolutely impossible. Like, you could be waiting for the person right as they disembarked and not at the baggage claim. Yeah. Wow, that is crazy. I have never lived in that world. Cause I, like, always, like, knew that that was, like, a thing. That you could, like... The airports were very different pre-9/11, but, like... I've never experienced it, so... No clue. I guess a lot of the movie cliches couldn't have happened. Well, can't happen anymore, but couldn't have happened even if what's the standards now were the standards then. Yeah, you could carry toenail clippers and lighters and drinks on the planes. Yeah, that's buck wild. That is true. They did used to have smoking and non-smoking flights. That was in, like, the 60s and stuff. Hi, Matt. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? How's your Saturday? I hope you are doing well. I guess it was also in the 80s. I guess there was smoking and non-smoking in the 80s. People didn't really start cracking down on smoking until the mid-90s, I presume. Ooh, it's toasty today. What's the temp outside? We're rocking a nice 60-ish degrees today. was banned. Wait, in the U.S., smoking was banned on all domestic and international flights originating or landing in the U.S. in 2000. It wasn't banned until 2000. That's crazy. I definitely thought it would have been earlier than that. I'm very sleepy too, Chrissy. I'm sitting here drawing, being like, I could really go for a nap right now. Mysterious glitch. Oh. 1995 flight to the Philippines. We were sat in the last non-smoking row in front of the smokers, so we spent the trip with people coming to stand by us so they could smoke. It was great. Ugh. Ugh, that does sound bad. I'm sure it would have been great if you were a smoker. I'm sure it would have been very good if you were a smoker. Sadly, I'm at work. No naps allowed. Rats. Very not fair. They should allow naps at work. No naps at work? How dare they? How absolutely dare. In 1973, federal government required the separate smokers and non-smokers, but this did little to protect the passengers. Yep. I'm sure. In 1988, smoking was banned on domestic flights under 2 hours. 1990, the ban was extended to domestic flights under 6 hours, and passengers and the cabin were covered, but not the flight deck. Okay. 2000, the ban was extended to all flights, including international. Do you think rats, when disappointed, they go humans and snap their fingers? It'd be very cute if they did. Maybe they say snakes. Ah, snakes. tapes. Back to line art. Took a coloring break, now it's back to line art. Hey, hi Calvin. Do you think that when bees find something cool, they go, that's the human's knees? That would be really cute. Oh no. Hagu! Ragu! You did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong at all, Lemon. Nothing wrong at all. Ugh. Classic misclick. I just looked up and it said Killer Haku banned Lemon Twist and I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's what comes with trying to type with tentacles. There is a keyboard shortcut to it? There's a keyboard shortcut to banning someone? Like, I seriously didn't use the mouse. That's crazy. I didn't realize that there was a keyboard shortcut to banning someone. I mean, it's very efficient, but also, like... It's definitely a thing that you want to, like, double check. There's a slash command. Huh. Did not know that. Also, hi, Runan. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. So many people accidentally mute streams by typing when the chat isn't focused. We could do something really funny here. Yeah, just randomly ban people. Cause mass hysteria. Ban all button. These are some fluffy pillows. Yeah. I wanted to give her, like, a very cozy, like, library space. I haven't drawn the walls, because that'll be a lot of books, but, we'll get there. Her immediate environment is more important. Background less so. Yeah, she's in a reading nook. Exactly. I like that she's matched her top to the cushions and blanket. Thank you. I feel like this teal color is definitely her favorite color. So she surrounds herself with its calming presence. Something soft cushions. Oh, Bree, the Darkstar nails will be done tomorrow. Something about the Luna moth on the stamping plate does not make it play nicely with the stamp, which has got me annoyed. That is very annoying. I'm sorry. Renly's choice of blue attire is tactical. Yeah, all of our party is blue-toned. I mean, she is very, like... It's, like, pink, blue, yellow, red in, like... It's a very interesting palette, which I really, really like. Like, red is, like, her... Like, blue's kind of, like, her accent color, but it's, like, her favorite color. And her, like, magic is blue and everything, so... Mm-hmm. Like, she's very much more, like... She's very warm-toned with, like, blue accents. But in this picture... she's very... Really shows off the... It's gonna really show off the blue... part of her outfit. Yeah, I was definitely kind of feeling like shelves, with plants and books for sure. Giving her very book nook sort of area. Aww. Just from mom in a frame, just like a small bust, so not a lot of details. I like that. Like, I was thinking like a circular... nice, like, circular window. Here. Like... vibes. Bookshelf. Books. Bookshelf. That's a good background, I feel. That's a nice, simple background. I also need to figure out what's on this plate. What is she eating? What is this gal eating? What's her reading snack? Ooh, macarons is a good shout.
Little bite-size, handheld bite-size stuff. I like that. I like that.
Everything bagel with cream cheese. Yeah. I just feel, I don't know, I feel like I was kind of leaning sweet myself, because I was like, I could just put a cake slice, but I'm like, that's not a handheld food. And I feel like she also, like, everything bagel with cream cheese, I feel like she'd get a lot of crumbs on her bed. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I really want to bagel myself. And if you want sweet cinnamon bagel with if you want sweet cinnamon bagel with strawberry cream cheese. Are you saying you want to live vicariously through Lilia in this moment? Yeah, the least crummy snacks. Yeah, cheese plate is definitely least crummy. Yeah, I don't know. The reason I'm not feeling bagel or even those cream puffs is because they're just so big. Like macarons or like the cheese plate is definitely like little finger foods to like put in your mouth. Yeah. Fruit slices. I mean, yeah, just like a straight up charcuterie board. Not a bad idea. Charcuterie board. A little girl dinner and a book. I'm saying that dinner smells really good and I'm hungry. We're making chicken nochi soup with carrots, zucchini, and spinach. Ooh, Gabri, green is good. Hell yeah. Oh, there she is. There she is. I remember what numbers my PNG tubers are. That sounds like a really good dinner. Sounds like a delicious dinner. I hope you have a very, very good time eating it. Alright, cheese plate I think it is. And then with this we'll have 1, 2, 3 fully finished Lilia drawings. 1, 2, 3 fully finished, and a nice reference sheet. 3 fully finished Lilia drawings and a reference sheet. That's crazy. This might be a character that this might be my only OC that I've actually finished a piece of them, like, the most. Like, I may have drawn the Dark Star the same amount? Let me look. Yeah, I have 2 fully finished pieces of the Dark Star. I have 2 finished pieces of the Dark Star. And 2 fully finished pieces of the Bright One. That's crazy. Strawberry Defuku. I've heard of it. I need to double check that I am actually remembering what it is. Strawberry Defuku. Okay, I've actually not seen this. So it's Strawberry Mochi. Okay. I've not actually seen this before. I've heard of it, but I don't think I've actually seen it. Those are very cute. They're very cute. There's too much whelm. Oh, thank you, Renan. I'm quite pleased with these hands, to be perfectly honest. Quite pleased. Hey, Mom, thank you so much for 67 months. That's crazy. 67 months is crazy. Man, I can't believe I've been streaming for that long. Quite impressive, if I do say so myself. Ooh, you have art tags in the gallery? Aw, thanks, Mama. Alright, let me check out that art tags. Put a reference and links for later. Thank you. Ooh. Strawberry mochi. Alright, let's check out Amity's art tags real quick. She's coming along so well. She's coming along so well. It's crazy. It's crazy. Alright. Ooh, I might need to walk down and get some burrito tacos for dinner. Hell yeah. Get those burrito tacos. Can't go wrong with some Mexican food. Ooh! Cosplay idea that took over my brain. I love the big snake on the back. Oh, thank you, Arthur Lee Brown. I appreciate it. My little gobbin. I love my little gobbin. This is really cool, Amity. I love the snake on the back. And the like frills on the bottom of the bodice vest thing. And I assume like this is a skirt or like a front and back skirt with like the legs open. Inspired by this art from Frostbite Studios on Instagram. Ooh. Oh, that's what those are. Those are hair spikies. Okay, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. The idea is leggings with a sheer over skirt. Yes. Love leggings with a sheer over skirt. That's so cool. I mean, honestly, seeing this piece of art and being like, ooh, could I make that? Could I cosplay that? Is totally fair. That's awesome. Very cool. I want to fully bead the snake. Yeah, it definitely would like, it definitely needs to be shiny. It definitely needs to be shiny. So like beading or like, I don't know how you would do like clothing foil. I don't know if that's a thing. I do not know much about textiles and the textures of which, but having it be shiny is a really cool concept. Heat transfer vinyl would be the thing, probs. Yes, there's gold embroidery as well as bead embroidery, but I want beads. You like beads. You like beading, even though it hurts your hands. Gold embroidery would be amazing also. That is one textile thing. I am into needle felting. I really like needle felting, and I kind of want to get into embroidery. I feel like embroidery would be a lot of fun. Very detail heavy, but very fun. Brain? Oh my gosh, Ike, do you also have a vacant skull today? Do you too have a vacant skull today? I am fully vacant up here. See, I can't even say it. I have a vacant OBS. Ooh. Yeah, I saw that you had to end stream early because your OBS crashed. Or because your OBS just wasn't being kind to you. That sucks. It crashed twice? That's stupid. That's stupid, I'm sorry. It's a good thought though, Alistair. But yeah, foiling and vinyl are very fragile, I assume. I presume. Given what I know about doing that on paper. Gosh, I'm sorry it crashed twice. Do you want to show off, what you did today on stream? Because I saw it a little bit in gallery while I was just scrolling through to find Amity's art tags. And it looks so cute! And this is the main inspo for the doublet shape. Ooh. Are you gonna try to, like, get this, like, sort of feathery, fluffy stuff, too? Or is it just like this? But this is a good doublet shape. That's a solid doublet shape. Now that's a doublet right there. If I ever thought of a doublet, that would be the doublet I would think of. Very doublish. That's what I did. I went back to my old pen and pressure settings because I looked back and decided I didn't like the line work I've been doing. Oh! I need to investigate your older line work. Or your line work from more recently. But it looks very good. I like your line work a lot. But I love these gals. I love these gals. The guitar is also super sick. And Libby! Ooh, the texturing over top is also really fun. Love the texturing over top. She's so cute! Look at her little horn! That's definitely a doublety doublet. There's little that would coherently make it both ways through a transparent bead. Think of diamonds. You don't put shiny stuff behind them. There's no need to. That's also fair. Bonsai picture. The trash cards use the same inks, and I'm trying to decide if the front of the doublet, the trash cards use the same inks. Oh, as what you've been doing recently, or? I'm confused. But either way. I like both styles. Unless I haven't seen a different style recently, then I don't know. I can show you, this is beautiful. Oh! It's very good. Very good art text. Very, very good stuff today, Ike. And very good design work so far, Amity. It's looking really good. I can show you a comparison since what I've posted lately has been so sparse it's hard to tell. That's fair. I would love to see a comparison. Just for personal art practice thoughts. I'm trying to decide if the front of the doublet means something extra or not. I mean, maybe just like a little bit of something. I don't know. I've been working on the food. The food sketches. I'm about to go on a walk with Dad and Leche. Hell yeah, have a great walk. sure it'll be a very nice day outside if it's balmy. Little appetizer plate. This is turning out so good. Lily is looking incredible. And hell yeah, good job, John. I've put my desert dwellings asset pack. I put up my desert dwellings asset pack, and I included a reward where people can pay extra and get a building added to the pack. And I've just finished the first one. I put the art in the gallery. Ooh! Exciting! Ooh, that's awesome! Little, like, tent structure thing. That's really cool. I love the desert dwellings. It's fun to make something in this style out of other people's ideas. I agree. I love, like, crowdsourcing, I want to do this, I want to do a thing like this, and then crowdsourcing ideas to, like, build upon that. This is really, really cool, Emily. Pay extra to put a dwelling in. That's amazing. It is a very delightful tent. Yeah, they wanted a well that was a gathering place. That's very inspiring. Definitely gives well gathering place for sure. Took us in because most of the examples I could find were NSFW, so this might not be clear. But the top two were the brush I've been using a few months now. Bottom two, the custom brush I made years ago and used forever. Top two were the brush I've been using a few months now. Bottom two, the custom brush I made years ago and used forever. Okay. So you've been using the micro pen more recently. And then this was the inker that you used forever, your custom brush. And you're coming back to this custom brush versus the micro pen that you've been using. Yeah, I definitely see the difference. This one definitely gives a nice variation of line weight that I know you really like. Mainly the difference is line weight variance. And also the top one feels metaled, low resolution, even though the canvas sizes are the same. Yeah, no, I feel that. It definitely feels like way more cartoony, while these are like a little bit crisper. Yeah, definitely, yeah, get extra fuzz for sure. Yeah, because I've been using your custom brush. That's what I use for... Well, I'm not using it right now, because I'm using my Procreate stuff, but I use your custom brush in Clip Studio. Very cool. That is a really interesting difference that I hadn't, like, noticed, because, I mean, your style of inking is the same, but I hadn't, like, really noticed the, like, difference in line, like, I hadn't really, like, considered the difference in line weight recently. Because this is definitely the style I think of when I think of your line work. And I, like, can clearly tell this is your style, but yeah, definitely, this feels so much more like you. Very interesting. Very cool. Micropen will have its uses for style. Yeah, it definitely, I mean, it's a good pen. It's definitely a good pen. It definitely gives a good vibe. But yeah, it feels less you. Have you seen, I don't know what it's called, but in Hot Climates you'll see a bricky stone cascade around buildings with holes. Sometimes simple, sometimes geometric designs for cooling purposes. Yeah, yeah. I've definitely seen that, Matt.
Taco to you later, John. Taco to you later.
Also, Lemon, if you want me to show your piece up here, actually show your piece up here, let me know. I just didn't want to show anything unless you wanted me to. Also, it's almost been 2.5 hours. I did notice that. And I'm kind of debating between taking a break Because if I take a break, it'll be, you know, like a 10-minute break, and then we'll be at like 2:30, and then we'll have like half an hour left in the stream. Which, I mean, is fair. Or I could just work until like 2:30 for 2.5 hours for another like little bit, and then end stream a little earlier, because I did start stream an hour late. And I am sleepy, and I feel like if I take a break other than like a really quick bathroom break, then I will not be able to come back, because I am so sleepy. It was hard to render in this style because I was using a chunky monoliner, but I did put a few random vents on the buildings. So has Edgefit finished your Draw This in Your Style already? I don't think so. Not that I've seen. I know Edgefit was here a little earlier. I don't know if he still is, but if you are still here, Edgefit, have you finished my Draw This in Your Style yet? Speaking of, anyone that doesn't know, I'm currently doing a Draw This in Your Style of the lovely Lilia Kunitomo. This lovely lady that I am in this pinup drawing I'm doing right now. I have a Draw This in Your Style going of her until May 12th. So if you know, want to try your hand at drawing her, I have a Draw This in Your Style going at this very moment. You can draw her to your heart's content. And I'm sure she'll be very happy that you did so. This is the Draw This in Your Style piece right here. You could draw her in your style. And be entered to win a chibi commission from me. I definitely didn't bring it up on purpose. No, totally organic engagement. Totally organic engagement. You totally didn't bring it up so I could talk about it. Definitely not. Thank you. But yeah, if you you could be entered to win this lovely Draw This in Your Style. I don't judge based on art quality or your style or anything like that. It's completely random. I just throw some names in a hat basically, and choose 3 winners randomly from all of my socials. Blue Sky, it would be Blue Sky, Instagram, and Discord would be where I get the submissions. So anyone that completes it will be entered to win. It'll be really cool. So you should do it. Nobody noticed a thing. I still gotta figure out how I'm doing the staff. Ooh, the staff is really fun. I really, really like the staff. I had a very good time designing it, and so I'm very excited to see what other people do with it. This is also Lilia, by the way. So I am doing my own Draw This in Your Style, basically, and drawing her, again, in a different pose. Click comes up to Lilia. Why didn't you tell me, Lilia? What are you talking about, Click? Click. The innkeeper said you had cake. I'd like some pastry. No. He was hitting on me, Click. There's just a lot going on for it. There is a lot going on for it. She has a very... It's both a simple and complex design. Because, like, her clothes are pretty simple, all things considered, but she has, 1, a lot of hair. 2, there's a lot going on this staff. Lots of little, like, ringlets and things. And then cards floating around. The staff was definitely one of the harder things to ink on this piece. Also the hands. Matt made the hands. Matt inspired me to make the hands difficult. Ooh, I figured out the shoulder decoration on the doublet. Hell yeah. Quick doodle, 400 by 400 pixel token of Lilia's wildcard for the icon game. Ooh, hell yeah. Thank you for the redeem. Nico. I figured out the shoulder decoration on the doublet. Hell yeah. Please do feel like I'm still moving over references and options. Hell yeah. I will throw up your piece in just a second, Lemon. Let us see what Lemon worked on today. I just realized I forgot to post this from the latest episode of The Last Excelsior. As Stupid Sexy Zagreus and Koss make an appearance in yet another generation of Star Trek adventures. Yay! Love Stupid Sexy Zagreus and Koss. Love those two characters. I'm so excited that they are back in they're back in another iteration. Another iteration of Star Trek Adventures. They're basically canon at this point. They're in every Star Trek Adventures multiverse. Man. My window's not even open. And that was loud. They are a very fun pair. I also really, really love how detailed Cos's like musculature is. Absolutely adore how detailed the musculature is. Billy, that's my pen. It's my drawing pen. Hello, Millie. She's back on the desk. Hi, Bill. Hi, Mill. That was based on Lou Ferrigno, the TV Hulk. Oh! Very cool. It looks great. They ruined my fun. Ugh. Ugh. When I just saw their, like, the bottom half of them in the Discord, I was like, I know exactly who that is. I know exactly who that is. That's stupid Sigzer's has written Cos. Oh, Millie, you're on my lap. That's so sweet. I didn't think you'd want snuggles today. Hi, Millie. Hi, baby. It's a very good model. It's a very good model for a big lizard boy. Sort of the opposite road I thought I was taking. I thought the style would be great, but because it's newer to me, it's also hard. Yeah. Having to, like, you're like, oh, it's a simpler style, but I have to learn a new style? Oops. I have an idea for the Draw Lizard style. We'll see if it's too ambitious for me. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it could be, John. I'm very, very excited to see. Also, I am... Ellie, your claws are out. On my leg. There we go. Oh, Millie. Millie. You never want to be held. What is this? What is this? What is this rare moment of love? This rare moment of kitty love. She's on my lap. You never are on my lap. You never want to hang out. You usually get overstimulated with this many pets. Oh, there we go. Oh, she saw herself on the screen. She's like, why is there another cat on the screen? Oh, Millie. Why is there another cat on the screen? That's because it's you. It's because it's you, baby. Don't bite my screen. You and your screen, Pika. There we go. Look at that. Look at that beautiful foil book. Mike showed me his progress, and I can't wait for everyone to see it. Ooh. Progress on what? I'm excited to see it regardless, but... I think I need to do... I'm gonna do the food real quick first. My goal before I end the stream, which will probably be pretty soon, because I am getting really sleepy. Is to finish all of the line art and as much of the color as I can on Lilia, on what we had before, and I'll get to the background later because we have it sketched out. I know what it's gonna look like, but I don't know if I can get the full detail of the background ready. Before I should probably be kind to my brain and turn it off for a little while. Let's just say I had a moment of inspiration that kept me up until 3 a.m. last night. Wow! That is seriously a moment of inspiration. I'm excited to see it. Bye, Millie. Bye-bye, baby. Ooh. You think you have an idea for the draw this in your style, too? Heck yeah. That makes me happy. I'm glad and I hope that this stream has been an inspiration for people of how to draw Lilia. I know I've drawn her a lot, but never have too much. Never have too much Lilia, in my opinion. Does the draw this in shell have to be an exact match of the pose and comp, or just draw Lilia in our style? I've been usually pretty lax about the exact pose and comp, so in the past I've been pretty lax about it, so I wouldn't worry. Just draw her in her style. As long as it's obviously Lilia, you can do whatever you want. I'm not usually picky. I'd be disqualified if that were the case. Yeah. Some of Ike's really awesome art, like, this one, was of my, Alwyn, Draw This in Your Style. And, Ike did this instead of, doing it in the pose or composition that I had done, and I was like, that's great, perfect, incredible. So, like, you know, whatever inspires you to draw. Some people are very, like, a stickler for, like, it has to be the pose and composition. I don't really care. As long as you have as long as you have fun with it. Yeah, the Dark Star Draw This in Your Style had some creative submissions. Yes. As well, yeah. It had some very creative submissions as well. So, as long as it's the character in whatever style you want to draw her as, I'm okay with it. But if you do want to emulate the pose and the composition, also more power to you. Some people like to see if they can emulate like the exact thing and see what it looks like in their style, you know? And some people see the character and get inspired to do something really, really cool and big. And that's also okay. Whatever you want to do. A lot of times people go for the composition, because that's usually what Draw This in Your Styles are about, but I'm not a stickler. Because I think it's more fun for people to be inspired and to do something out of their comfort zone, or, like, test themselves in new ways than be a stickler for, it has to look exactly like what I drew. Yeah, the best part of Ike's Alwyn is the little guy. I agree. The little Link goblin is literally so cute. You're good. Yeah, no, seriously, go for it. You're awesome. If you have an idea that it deviates from the inspiring piece, more power to you. You're good. I briefly forgot how to save a file. I think my brain is vacated. Ooh. One of those days. It's telling me more about how her ding-dang outfit works. Yeah, so this is what her... I mean, I could also... I mean, I can post the references. Like, here is her, like, main design doc thingy. Like, this is her main outfit. Uh-oh. Did Art Mirror... Oh, no. It froze. It froze. The screen froze. Hold on. I definitely took some liberties in how her outfit works. Also fair. Also fair. Look, if I get like that with a lot of like fantasy outfits where I'm like, I genuinely no fucking clue. Yeah, so she's got And I'm doing my own take on the staff. Also, sick as hell. Excited to see. Okay, this is her, like, very rough, sort of, like, design touchstone thing that I made. I also, in my Draw This in Your Style, forgot to give her tattoos, so, like, you know what? You do you. You do you. Yeah, I totally, like, the tattoo really should be, like, the tattoo should be, like, here. But I, like, completely forgot about it. So... completely forgot. So, again. Sometimes it happens. Yeah, I mean, in her Draw This in Your Style, I did not give her boots. Like, she doesn't... No boots. So. You only see her tall thingies. But yeah, so, like, she has, like, these, like, weird long socks and, boots that kind of emulate, traditional Japanese, wooden shoes. And then she's got an obi, like her like, slouchy, short kimono, an obi, and then basically, definitely easier to tell in this one, she's got a sort of, I don't know what to call it. It's like kind of shapewear corsety thing that just goes up to her titties. Oh, it's called a haori. Oh, sweet. Short kimono jacket is called a haori. Thank you. High-waisted support bra. Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically. Haori. Thank you. I did not know the technical term for it, and now I do. I mean, she kind of wears it loose a lot of the time. Anyways, and then she has a cross. Yep, left over right. Okay, phew. A sort of cross, top, thingy. Also, kimono style. Like, I intentionally did the left over right, because if you did it the right over left, she'd be dead. So I did know that. Anyways. But yeah, it's like that. Except for in, so it works in this one, but in this one, it's just a regular kind of like deep V shirt. So, you know, even I'm taking creative liberties based on the poses. And then also in the drawing that I did on Ike's stream, she's not even wearing the boots. She's not even wearing the boots. She's just wearing, like, red shoes that look like this. So, like, you know, as long as she's recognizable, doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. She has multiple she has like her outfit vibes, but you know, she has a bunch of different types of different shirts and a bunch of different things. It's fine. How are we doing tonight? Ooh, doing pretty good, right? Also, welcome on in. I'm just explaining Lilia's outfit styles, and I can totally throw all of these references and links for later. Here, I'll throw all of these references and links for later for you guys. Take whatever liberties on her outfit you want, or if you already have, you're good. It's fine. I do. I forget her tattoos, the style of her shirt sometimes. You know, it happens. How her hair works sometimes. I mean, this is also the first time I ever drew the staff, so, like, it is what it is. And also the first time I ever drew her. See? In this one, she has silver jewelry, and I've been making her wear gold jewelry. So maybe she changed that up. And in the other ones, she doesn't have a pendant on her head. So, like, again, she doesn't have a circlet. Doesn't have a circlet here. And, like, her glasses are slightly different. They're gold and have a chain. And this one, again, this one's gold, and this is gold, and this one doesn't have a chain, you know? So, it happens. But in this one, her tattoos would not be visible, so we're good. Yeah, she's allowed to accessorize different. Exactly. Exactly. Anyways, I'll throw that stuff in the Discord. Real quick. Ooh, work. I will put it in the OC art thread. Save this real quick so I can put that also in the RC art thread, because at least her clothes are done. At least her clothes are done. There you go. There you go. Now in the OC art thread in links for later, you have a bunch of different references of her vibe. So, if you want any extra references of her clothes, there you go. I think that's really handy. Of course, of course, of course. I was thinking of doing that, and now that people are like, how the heck does her clothes actually work? I'm like, okay, here we go. Let me do that right now before I forget. If I could have managed a full college degree, I would have had a degree in Japanese cultural studies. That's awesome. That's really cool. Love learning learning technical things about Japanese culture in which I know vague things that through osmosis I've learned about. Alright. food is lined. Beautiful. I posted a chonker about my card game in the Discord. I am very proud of the rules. I saw that. I wasn't able to read it yet. I wasn't able to read it, Ray, but I'm very excited to check it out. I'm very, very excited to check it out. Alright, I think I'm gonna finish drawing the food and then probably end out the stream. And leave you guys to thinking about your Lilia, draw this in your style. Leave you to ponder the many possibilities. She's looking so good! Man. I love when trends just, like, work, you know? They just, like, work and make sense. Because, like, there was also that, like, book trend that you posted as well, Ike, that I also want to draw Lilia in. Like, anytime anyone's like, I'm doing a trend of a woman with a book in a sexy pose. I'm like, well, I have an OC that's a woman with a book in a sexy pose. Yes, this is strawberry mochi. That is strawberry with cream and mochi. Nico suggested I draw strawberry mochi. So I didn't. Strawberry mochi, macarons, some cheese, and crackers. A little girl dinner plate. I love that she gathered food that goes on her color palette. Lilia's just a little... Lilia is more neurodivergent than she gives herself credit. Yes. This would be a regional specialty where she grew up. Because we're kind of basing her homeland on at least what we know of Japanese culture. Just because she's an Oni, and I was like, well, she's gonna, if this species of horned being is gonna be Japanese based, I want to make her at least a little bit nod to Japanese stuff. Yes. She is also big on sweets. Lilia does have a huge sweet tooth. Oh, neurodivergent? Would never have guessed. Her? This big, tall woman? Neurodivergent? Couldn't be. Impossible. She's like, if I am going to be in my Nook, everything must be color coordinated. I would totally do that. Same! I was like, I need, like, if I'm gonna have a nice little snack and be in my little area, everything needs to be color coordinated. It simply must be color coordinated. Is she consciously making the plate, or is she? I think she is consciously making the plate. I think it's a conscious thing. She's very intentional. All right. There we go. It's not completely finished yet, but you know, we're cruising our way there. Just gotta do a little bit of, just gotta do just a slight bit of rendering on her clothes and the pillows and cover around her. And then the background. But there we go. We're getting closer and closer. If we zoom in like this, it's almost done. If we zoom in like this, it's almost done. Yeah, I don't think Lilia autopilots very often. No. No. Everything has a purpose. Everything she does is for and with a purpose. You're right, that live layer is killing me. Me just scrolling in my layers and you're just like, lips! Yay! Oh, she looks so good, guys! Yay! Everything has a purpose. I really love this book. I love this book. I really wanted the book to be very, like, magical seeming, and I was like, Sun and Moon book. Yes. Hee hee hee. Well, Monday we'll finish it. I was hoping today would be that day, but, we got a lot done. We got a lot done today. Now we have the background to do. So, hopefully we'll be able to finish this, maybe up on stream, maybe I'll work on it on myself, I don't know. But whenever I finish it, y'all be the first ones to know, whether it is on stream or offline. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me on my vacant brain day. I am very sorry that I completely just forgot what time I stream. I was so convinced that it was 4:30, but no, it was supposed to be 3:30, and so now we're, you know, late in the evening, but I appreciate you all sticking around and hanging out. I've had a lovely time chatting with you all, as always. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to wait and see your whip. I'm happy to wait and see your whip. Lilia does something vaguely enigmatic. Renly, this is a portent. Lilia does something completely normal. Renly, this too is a portent. Like, y'all are doing stuff? Well, do you guys want to see what I've been doing in the background, all stream? You may have noticed that my music is different. You may have noticed that my music is different, and that is because I've been playing, I say in quotation marks, the Spirit game, what is it called? Look, Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. Show them the Lo-Fi game. Yep. I started it on Monday, and it's very, very good. It is very, very good if you're just trying to sit and get some work done. It's got, here, let me go to my gaming screen. There we go. It's got, like, you can have, like, your task list up here, and, like, the things that you need to get done. All of that stuff. You can also have, like, a timer going, and you can, like, track your habits, and, like, the things that you do weekly. Which is pretty cool. You can also write a journal, which I haven't done yet. But you also, like, get to, like, have, like, your music going, as well as, like, I can have customize with certain sounds. So, like, fireplace, soft vinyl noises, wind, night forest, and distant cityscape has sort of been my vibe today. That's cute. Bree, is that a candle axolotl? It is in fact a candle axolotl. That is one of my most recent spirits I found, and this is the spirit that I found during stream today. It's a toaster monkey game cartridge guy. Adorable. 8-bit. Adorable. So cute. Yeah, this is Waxolotl. I found Waxolotl yesterday. Yeah, so basically what you can do is just kind of sit there and, like, every time, and you get points every time you complete a to-do list thing, and you get to unlock little friends to come and hang out with you. And I started it on Monday, and I'm almost done with unlocking all of the current spirits in the game. Because I've basically been doing this kind of non-stop while I'm working. And it's been really helpful. For a no-brain, weird reality week, very helpful. They're all so cute. This is used by a lot of co-work and study streams. I'm not surprised. I've seen a lot of people play it, and I was like, oh, what is the game like playing? And then I realized, oh, you just, like, have it in the background, and you just kind of, like, hang out. And I love that. Waxolotl. So yes, this is my Waxolotl. I've been having him hang out. Kind of looks like a block of bright blue nonsense right now, but trust me, it's gonna be something eventually. Ooh! Are you? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. That's That's amazing, Ike. What the heck? What the heck? That's amazeballs. The freaking 3D model. That's so cool. I can't wait to see what the heck you do with it, because I'm very excited. Going away from my usual medium for this draw this in your style, because I have a vision. I'm so hyped. Because that vision requires a posable model. That's incredible. I am so excited to see where this goes. So excited to see where this goes. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. Hey Chad, do you want to know the title of our upcoming icon one-shot? Yes, yes I do. I made all the geometry in one go last night. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. No wonder you stayed up until 3 a.m. Chat, this is just Breeze Rooms without the filters on. That axolotl is just dandy. So now I am texture mapping. So I am texture mapping right now, which is why this looks like a big blobs of colors. Totally fair. Totally fair. Sometimes things just continue to... Sometimes things just have to be weird blobs of colors for a while before they can be anything. While I was hitting Night on Emma Frost. Sick! Icon Sins of Metal. Sins of Metal. Damn. That's crazy. That is a very crazy good... That is a crazy good name for a thing. The only reason I'm popping back to this because now that I've said what this game is, I want to show you guys my room. And then I'm gonna end stream. I need to show you guys my room. Look at how cute it is! Look at how cute it is! This is only one room. So you can have 3 different presets. So this is my pink witch room. This is my dark witch room. And this is just Bree's room. These two, very similar, but slightly different. Similar, but different. Yeah, and this is my dark witch room. And you also have your wardrobe. Oh wait, go back to my appearance. So this is me. This is just me. Real life me. And this is my dark witch. Pink witch. Me. Dark witch. I might change the spirit companion for the dark witch to Space Cat. Okay. There we go. There we go. Baby. Loops! Loops! Alright, and then activity, writing. Drawing, typing. If I do gaming, the cat plays with me, so I usually do that. But, there we go. And look, there's floating candles over here. Anyways, that's this game. That's what's been happening in the background while I've been drawing and hanging out with you guys. It's a good time. It's a good game. I highly recommend it. They also just added a Kitchen Witch DLC, which I will probably have to buy. Because it gives you new spirits and also a kitchen to decorate. you know, I simply must. Loopcat is a gamer! Loopcat is a gamer. Yeah, so. My Dark Witch room, Breeze room, regular me, and Pink Witch room. The only way you can tell it's a witch room, there's a broom on the wall. Yeah. And then go back to my other screen. Nope. Well, I guess. There we go. Now you can see my iPad. I don't know why it's like this. Why is it like, what the? Oh, there we go. There we go. But there we go. That's what I've been doing in the background, in case anyone was curious. But yeah. Lilia is complete. That is super fucking sick. Ike, thank you so much for sharing. I am so excited to see what that turns into. I'm so excited to see what that turns into. And I'm very excited to play Icon with you, Nico, given now that, we've got Icon, Sins of Metal. After several weeks of silence from their new patron, the party decides that their best course of action is to move further inland in order to procure more dust. The leftover alchemical traces of strong etheric magic left behind by the Arkan Empire upon their sudden disappearance, 1,000 years ago. An attempt to strengthen the connection between the Divine Realm and the artifact that serves as Scheherazad's link to Ardeneld. Moving past the verdant forest behind Vagabond Hill, they soon find themselves in Crom, a settlement in the Titan-Scar Savannah surrounded by harsh, dry area known as the Dawnstrider Plateau. That's all you get for now, chat. I'm fucking excited. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I can't wait. We're gonna get some desert vibes. Love to see it. Love to see it. Thanks for still doing the stream even though you were brain empty. This was a nice evening. I am glad. I'm glad. I still did want to stream. So I am very glad that I did. I was planning on streaming even though my brain was vacant, but it was a great evening as always to hang out with you guys. So thanks for hanging out. And I think I'm gonna head out now because it is nearly 8 o'clock and I should probably eat food. So I will see you all on Tuesday, body and mind willing. But yeah, I'm also not entirely sure what we're up to next week. Probably doodles and commissions and working on work stuff. Possibly more of this. I don't know. A lot of art. We're gonna be doing art next week. You know, the vibes. So, I'll see you all then. Don't forget to check out my coffee, and possibly donate to me for my Art Swap collab stream this month. If we hit the $150 goal, I'll be doing another Art Swap collab like I did with Nutty. And if you want to get a Grimalkin sticker on my coffee, you get to go do that over on my coffee. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great time thinking about and designing your Draw This in Your styles. I can't wait to see them all and pull winners on May 12th. See you all next week. See you in a month for the Draw This in Your style. I hope you have a good night. Get some good rest, my friends. Get some good sleep, Lemon. Bye-bye! Bye, everybody! Bye-bye!